I really hate to break it to you guys, but I have become a monster. Now, as a monster, I can't be exposed to the sunlight. So here I am, pretty close to the sunlight actually, but when I go outside, you will see that I catch fire and I start to slowly die. However, if I go undercover, I'm okay. If we set the time to say night, then it will be safe for me to go outside now that it's night. This is the entire system. The command chain on the left, you see, detects if it's day or night, and the command chain on the right detects if I am underneath a surface, and then the last two commands that you see on the right are actually giving me the effect. Okay, so the first three command blocks are optional. So here they are. This is just to detect if a detect time armor stand is present, and if it isn't, then it will summon that armor stand. The next two command blocks immediately set that armor stand's score of detect time to 0, and then it's going to do a stats command, and the stats command is going to be a query result. Now, a query is something that you can do in a command to get the data of a particular thing. In this example, it is a time query daytime. Okay, so let's take a look at the score here. So it's querying the daytime. So at the moment the time is about 2,700. Now it's 2,800. So it's querying the game time, the daytime actually. If I wrote something like game time, then that's going to query the entire time the game has been running. But for this example, it's going to return the result of the day. Now that is important because this chain of command blocks are going to detect the surface. Now this is only going to activate if the score detect time is between about 500 and 1200. So if that condition is met, then it's going to summon an armor stand called sky detection at the position of every player in the world. Next up, relative to the player it gets summoned next to, it's going to run a spreadplayers command. Now the spreadplayers command is a funny one because when you do it, it has to fit a few requirements. The armor stand has to be spread to the surface of the world, and it can't be spread to anything like water and lava, which allows me to sit in this water without burning in the daylight. The disadvantage of this, however, is because the armor stand is being spread below me, I am not affected by this at all, because the next part is going to give me the particle effect and the wither effect, which is necessary for this. So if I'm within a radius of 1 of the armor stand, then it will do those two things. So because I'm undercover, the armor stand is going to be spread to the top of the roof, and because it's up there, it's not close enough to me to activate the particle and wither effect. And then after the chain is complete, it will kill the armor stand and repeat the process 20 times per second. So yeah, an undead effect where I can burn in the sunlight if I'm exposed to it. This also works for entities as well, so you can have undead pigs if you want, or undead creepers. I don't know, you can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, if you have any questions about this system, please let me know in the comments below. But now I'd like to recommend a new YouTuber. Today I am recommending JPDude98. Now I like JPDude because of his enthusiasm for his amazing concepts. He really seems like a nice guy. He comes across as just a really happy, enthusiastic guy in every one of his videos, which is just awesome. It's great to hear that in a YouTuber. I love his enthusiasm. His one commands are really original. He's had some Far Cry free kinds of things like thrusters. That's one of my favorites by him, where you attach a thruster to an entity and it will blow up in an awesome explosion. He recently passed 5,000 subscribers too, so go congratulate him on that. Let's see if we can try and get him to at least 5,500 soon. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.